Hello. Alright, forget that hello. Cut that hello out. It's Halloween! Look, it's my first Halloween, alright? That wasn't Grace. That was a spooky Halloween machine. AKA my PlayStation playing YouTube. But don't mind that right now. Let's just ignore the spooky sounds and let's get right down to it. It's Halloween. How are you doing? Did you dress up? What'd you dress up as? Me? Well, I went to work. I was a good old Jon Snow. Now, man. Let me tell you about Jon Snow. I have my cape with the little furry shoulders. I have my new boots that I got at the thrift store for $12. Great purchase. This elder lady, but she was still fine looking. She was checking me out when on my way to the ATM at Chase. And I thought, oh, wow. Well, I'm going to check you out. Back. And, you know, for an elder 40, maybe 50-year-old Latina woman, she looked alright. And she was with her husband. But, you know, whatever. But then I realized, oh, she's probably looking at my boots. Because she was looking up and down, and I was wearing these they're women's boots, technically, but, you know, whatever. You look at an article of my clothing, I'll look at an article of your clothing. It's fair. It is what it is. Anyway, that aside, I had a nice adventure. Speaking of which, I think I have a transmission from past Alan. Let me see if I can pick it up. It seemed like an emergency. Okay, here it is. Let's see.
Hey, Alan from the future. It's you, Alan from the past. I'm over here, south side. The ship broke down, so I had to take a civilian pedestrian metro ship down here. It's taking a while, but I'm on my way back north, and got my winter gear on. It's a nice brisk 41 degrees, and I wanted to let you know that what was it? Let me speak to my assistant. What? Okay. Okay. Alright, I just got told there's still no update on the chicken sandwiches. But happy Halloween. This isn't brought to you by any new product. I don't have anything new to tell you. I'm drinking a Monster. The Monster tastes exactly the same as you'd expect. I got it tied up real tight so I could take it on the bus. I opened it. It looks like a beer, but I assure you it is not a beer. It's a Monster. For better or for worse, it's tied up like a soup, you know, real tight on the top of the plastic bag. And I think it's gonna do just fine. I see a little kitten walking by. I hope he's okay. I did walk by the most Mexican yard earlier, and a donkey, and then followed by a little Mexican dude with a mustache and a big ass sombrero, and it looked like they were approaching a giant crucifix. So, oh no, I think the bus just passed by my street. This is very bad news. Catch you later.
Oh shit. I hope he's alright. Actually, he got in touch with me later on. Turns out, I mean, it was me. Let's not lie. I'm busting it all the way down. Shut the fuck up. Down Roosevelt, past what the hell street is that? Is it 90? No. I want to say 410. I think it's 410. You know, like that real south shit. I'm down there. I'm all the way down there. My car broke down. Well, it didn't break down. It still technically runs, but it just... Oh, man. Things aren't looking good. I need to replace something. Or many things. You know, it could be... God, I always forget the name of the fucking part. I keep wanting to say like transistor or calibrator or motivator or some bullshit. But alternator, is that what it is? I need a. Oh man, I know. Alan, go take it somewhere. Take it to a professional. I can't afford it, dude. And even if I wanted to take it to someone free, I can barely drive now. I had to avoid the highways, and now I just don't even want to drive them at all. So, and I'm so, I just can't afford shit, you know. But that's just how it is. I'm going through some times right now. I can't get into details, but we'll get through it. It's Halloween. All right. So, but yeah, I was sitting. The way the bus was set up, it goes up Roosevelt and then it turns into the neighborhood for some reason. It makes like a little box shape, and then it goes back on Roosevelt and heads north. Now I was in that little box shaped area, so I'm sitting on the little bench, and I see this this Mexican ass house. It was like a little what the fuck would you call it? A little Pepito guy. He's like a little Mexican statue with a big sombrero, and he's like walking his little donkey, and it's a giant cross with Christmas lights on it. I wanted to take a picture, but it was the south side, and I didn't want to get shot. Plus, I just wanted to get to my bus stop and drink my Monster. Yeah, I know. I'm cutting off on the Monster. It's not what do you call it? Cold turkey, but I needed something. I had to wake up early. I was on the road, on a quest. So anyway, I see the bus pass by me from my peripheral, and it zooms by, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be late for work. And the way the bus was set up, I missed the first bus heading south to Roosevelt, so I had to wait for the next one. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be able to make it, and instead of being at work at 11:30, I'll just be there at 12 when I'm supposed to be there. But shit, you know how shit goes. You're trying to catch the bus, and anyway, I ended up catching it. So what I did was, I made like a last ditch effort. I see it pass by me left. I cut off the comms on the phone, and I go, okay, it's gonna have to go through the neighborhood at some point, because you can't just ignore the neighborhood. There's at least 8 stops that it makes in the neighborhood. So I start booking it. I turn right, I start booking it, and I want to catch it before it turns the next street. It makes a right, and I'm gonna catch it in the corner. And god damn it, the gods be good. I wasn't even wearing my costume, by the way, in case you were imagining a Jon Snow running through a fucking neighborhood with his little bag. And of course, the reason why I was there is because I had to finish off paying my car payment, and I couldn't pay the whole thing last week, so that's why I was there. And I'm running around the corner, and I'm running. It's like a slight run, but I'm still kind of running. And I see the bus right there in the corner. And I'm like, fuck! So I'm running even faster. I'm booking it. And I'm running, and I see a little old lady right there at the door, getting on the bus, and the driver's talking to her. And oh man, I guess he saw me running. I'm waving my arms in the air like I don't care. And he opens the door back up. And yeah, he waited there, and I got on. I'm huffing and puffing. Whew, it was a close one. It was some high octane Jason Statham ass shit, man, I'm telling you. But I got on the bus. I made it to work. I changed. I was, my little Jon Snow outfit. I got my cape, a leather vest, which keeps my little cape down. I don't know if I want to wear the vest tonight, though. It's real tight, I gained a little bit of weight in the past couple years, and it looks good, with leather underneath the cape. But I'll wear it. Why not? And because it's a cold one. Winter came. It's very fitting that I let my hair grow out, and winter has somewhat, albeit temporarily, arrived here in San Antonio. And that's how it is. So I'm wearing my little outfit. I'm nice and warm. And there's some other people who dressed up. I walk in, and I didn't see that many people dressed up. I got scared. I'm like, fuck. Because they didn't have a costume contest this year, so I wasn't really sure if, people were going to actually dress up. I know my one friend was a Chips Ahoy girl, and Scoops Ahoy, I'm sorry. Look like a little sailor girl. And yeah, I turn the corner and I see the girl. I see the ladies at see the girls at what do we call it? The little catering desk, dressed up, looking cool. So I'm like, okay, cool. And a few others. One guy won my award. He's dressed up as Alan Grant from Jurassic Park, with a big old inflatable Triceratops and his little legs dangling out, and it looks like he's like riding a Triceratops. It was awesome. And a few other costumes. And I'm at my little register. Oh man. So last year I wasn't working on Halloween, but the year before I was, and I was Jon Snow. I think I'm pretty sure I was. I was Jon Snow at least a couple times at work. And you know, you forget that when you're in this bubble of knowing all these shows and movies, and you know, especially a guy like me, I'm reading the books and I'm just, you know, I got that fandom going on. Of course, not everyone watches Game of Thrones. I get it. Not everyone has HBO, or not everyone gives a shit, or whatever. But man, I'm in my outfit, and if you know what Jon Snow looks like, you know what he looks like. I got my hair, the cape, and I got the little leather vest underneath. But if you don't know what it is, then that's fine. But it was just still strange and a little funny to see all the elder people kind of just staring at me real intently, like, what are you? And I know last time, or was it 2 years ago, some older guy thought I was Darth Vader. And I didn't make no sense. But I said, yeah, sure, I'm Darth Vader. And I thought that was cute. So this year I told another old guy that I was Darth Vader, and he believed me, like, really, you're Darth Vader? Yeah. And shit, man, I said, nah, I didn't have the heart. It's like, no, I'm not Darth Vader. I'm another guy. But I got a couple weird ones. I got told this other person I was Harry Potter, and she believed me. But no, I'm not Harry Potter. This other guy told me, oh hey, Viking? Thought I was a Viking. So that was a cool one. And you get other weird ones, but yeah, I'm assuming everyone else gets that too. Like these 3 other girls dressed up as the Powerpuff Girls, but they look nothing like the Powerpuff Girls except for like maybe the color scheme. And if you look at the name tags, you see that they're Blossom Butters and Buttercup. So, but no, it's all fun. I mean, yeah, of course, you know, we get all bent out of shape because it's just usually how it happens on the register. It kind of blows, but you know, you do what you do. It actually went by pretty quick. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing too crazy, no contests, some candy and popcorn. But really, tonight is what's going to happen is I think on our last episode we were talking about going down to the strip. We're going to go strip teasing. We're going to strip and make money. I'm joking. That'd be nice to make some money stripping. I wouldn't mind it at all. I mean, no shame, you know. I need to think outside the box. How can I make money and how can I strip? Especially when it's cold like this. Not too many people willing to strip because it's cold. And your balls and your little dick and balls shrivel up into the size of a pea. But I don't care, you know. That's just what happens. So it's an idea in case I get desperate. But I mean, I'm okay. I'll live. But no, we're gonna go out tonight. You know, get in our little costumes. See what's going on. Try not to spend too much money. Really, I just want to be out. I feel like I gotta do something. It's Halloween. A lot of spooky shit going on. Don't know if I want to bring a weapon. I don't think they allow weapons in the places that we're going to, but I have my cardboard long claw sword. But I don't even think they'll allow that. They got after me for bringing my lightsaber last time. I had a bouncer come up to me and told me that I got a couple of complaints. And I didn't get any complaints. Nobody told me, hey, what the fuck? Stop swinging your lightsaber. Everyone was actually enjoying it. They're like, yeah, the Force. But whatever. You know, I'm not gonna chance it. I'm just gonna bring my cape. Try to dress warm. have a good time, see who else dresses up. Somebody mentioned on a show I was watching today, they don't dress up for Halloween anymore because he's 36. Like, so what? Come on, man, really? You're one of those guys? I'm an adult. I'm 36. That explains everything. Like, jeez. Yeah. Oh, whatever. I still like to do it, you know? I like Halloween. It's a fun time. I don't want to make this one too long. Oh, barely 15 minutes? Damn. Well, before I continue, I just wanted to hurry up and just get my chicken sandwich tournament of power. We have another contender. And, oh boy. I'm trying to remember all the power levels. It's a pretty brutal fight. Got a lot of chicken sandwiches in there now, and our newest contender coming in, arms swinging. Another person out of left field, or a contender out of left field that you wouldn't really expect, but they're coming in, and they came in hard. Raising Cane's. Turns out they have a chicken sandwich. Now, I ordered the chicken sandwich from Raising Cane's, and then when I get the sandwich, and I look up at the menu, it's chicken strips. These motherfuckers put chicken strips in a bun. And so, with that, I no longer feel guilty about the KFC chicken sandwich with the 3 Nashville hot chicken strips. So, the game is on. It's anyone's game. There's no rules. They threw the rule book out the window. And it's just a bloodbath. It's a spooky time. So, you got Wendy's and McDonald's. They're fighting on one end of the ring. Raising Cane's is coming in while Whataburger and KFC are neck and neck, and you got the battle of the strips, and they're doing all their chicken strip attack. Boo, 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 boo. Now, it was a good sandwich. The bun was like, wasn't the best bun out of the competition, but the strips were nice and juicy, good flavor. They had the little Raising Cane sauce on there. Wasn't your boring ass mayonnaise and bullshit. It was that, I don't know what they put in it. I mean, don't even make me try to guess. I'm no chef. I don't know shit. It was like a pinkish, orangish sauce with an H. A little tangy, you know. But they put that in there with like a little piece of lettuce, and it was good. I was enjoying it. I wasn't saying a word. Everyone else was talking about like One Piece or some shit. But no, I was filling. The fries were good. Had a nice little drink with it. So I don't even know if I want to do ratings anymore. I kind of like the idea of envisioning this as an actual fight. And I think Raising Cane's just came out of nowhere with like your typical anime fashion. There's an explosion, and then the smoke settles, and then there's Raising Cane's with his arms crossed, shaking his head, and then he does his attack, and then like the KFC and the what's the other one? The Whataburger come charging at him, and he's like taking them both on at the same time. One arm handling one guy and the other arm handling the other guy, and then the music kicks up. And then, of course, you got, like, Wendy's getting knocked the fuck out. And then McDonald's is huffing, like, and then Wendy's is, like, trying to get back up. But then, like, who else comes back in? I feel like there's someone. Oh, Chick-fil-A. He's just up in the air, like, and, oh, man, it's hard to beat Chick-fil-A. I'll tell you right now, Raising Cane's tries to attack Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-A just swats him aside. There's just no competition, man. God, I mean, we're reaching the end, I feel. You still got Bill Miller's and Popeyes still waiting somewhere. You can't really see them because the ring is like it's like a geographical nightmare. You got mountains and trees and all kinds of shit. It's like the Hunger Games times a million. And you don't know where they're at, but they're going to come in, and they're going to come in hard. And Chick-fil-A needs competition because up until right now, Dude, I want to say like KFC and not even McDonald's, man. Raising Cane's is holding their own. They're holding their own ground. They're like they're bloody, but they're still attacking. They're still doing some badass shit. They got some one-liners. You gotta respect Raising Cane's for just its like independent mom and popness, you know. They're not as big a chain as the other places. And we're gonna have to see when Bill Miller's steps into the fold how they're gonna handle this shit, cause they got some big chicken pieces. They don't fuck around. It's like a big ass. It's pretty much a chicken inside of a bun. But we'll see, cause they could come in swinging, or they could come in like a flop house, and you know, burnt up, fucking waiting on the rack all day ass fucking chicken. I'm gonna have to go when it's like busy, and so it's like fresh out the fryer, you know. And oh shit, someone just died. And Popeyes, what the fuck? If I got Bill Miller's entering this competition and Popeyes is still nowhere to be found, I think it's fair to say we could just, you know, disqualify the motherfucker, you know? He's nowhere to be found, you know? They're gonna, the crowd and Earl Hebner are gonna count to 10. 1, 2, 3, you know, or what does he do? Does he count down or count up? I forget. I think he counts down. But yeah, I mean, come on, Popeyes. Are you trying to lose this competition? You're gonna let Chick-fil-A win? Come on. Come on! Come on! On Halloween? Anyway, we have a few other contenders. I bought a bag of frozen chicken patties from HEB, but those are like, those are weak. No chance. Not a chance. It was a valiant attempt, but come on, guys. A frozen patty that you heat in the microwave, pour some Frank's hot sauce on, and put it in a fucking little stale ass bun with little sesame seeds. It's good for a snack. I came home and I heated one up, you know, the cat was watching me. But it's just not enough, man. Sorry. Boom. Swiped off the ring. One hit KO. But dude, it's a bloodbath. I didn't think it'd get this intense. I almost got Bill Miller's today. Man, I have to. It's gonna have to wait, you know. Maybe I am lengthening it a little bit just for dramatic sake, but it'll end eventually. Hopefully, it'll just come down to an epic conclusion, and I'll do an all chicken tournament episode where I just break down every fighter and what happens. And yeah, so that's that. Raising Cane's comes in swinging. If I could give it a number, let's just say 8. It's a powerhouse. Raising Cane's is good chicken. If you ever just want some good old chicken strips, they have the simplest menu. It's very simple. I think it has like 4 numbers on the combos. If you've never been to Raising Cane's, you know, check it out. And as far as tonight, well, it's Halloween. It's just me. Sorry. I didn't want to wait. If we end up recording later on tonight for some reason, then, you know, I can add it to this. But for now, I mean, it's just me in the room. I wanted to squeeze out something for you guys on Halloween. I didn't want to fuck up like last time when we tried to do the party and like, you know, I recorded something 2 days later. It's really embarrassing. I'm really sorry. I hope you can forgive me. Yeah, I just wanted to do a Halloween episode. Shit, I know there's something else I have to talk about. Not really. Like, what's up with moms who call their babies daddy? Sorry to bring that up out of nowhere, but I wrote it down and it's been sitting on my little desk. And I just want to get it out there. I'm at work, and there's this mom. She's white. I mean, yeah, it's just, just to get that out the way. And she has her little baby, and they're all like, they're all happy and shit, like, whatever, mom and baby shit. And then this mom, this woman, this full-grown woman, is calling her little tiny baby, daddy. Hey, daddy. Hey, daddy. Oh, come on, daddy. Oh, there you go, daddy. Like, whoa, wait a minute, lady. And maybe I'm a sick fuck, and I'm just, when I think of the word daddy, it kind of like implies certain things. Like, I get it. Some people like to call their little girl mama. Come here, mama. Hey, mama. Or even like, Hispanic women, they call their son papa. Come on, papa. But daddy? Come on. That's a little freaky, Come on. And I'm thinking, okay, she probably calls her father daddy. She probably calls the husband daddy. You know what I mean? Like, oh, daddy, daddy. And now she's calling the little baby daddy. That's weird. Am I the only one who thinks that's fucking weird? Does anyone else do it? Is anyone listening that calls their little tiny son daddy? You shouldn't call your son daddy. That's all I'm saying. It's weird enough that I hear a lot of people calling women now mom. Hey, mom. Hey, how you doing, mom? I feel like it's recent. The past few years, I just see a lot of people calling it's usually older women, but it's like, hey, mom. I don't know. It's just that one's not so bad. That one doesn't really bother me, really. But the daddy calling a tiny baby daddy. It doesn't even have to be a baby. If it's just like a kid, if you're calling a kid like a boy daddy, just first of all, you're giving him the wrong idea. He's growing up thinking, oh, I'm daddy. Oh, I'm a daddy. Yeah, I'm daddy. And then he's gonna make some poor woman later on down the road call him daddy. And then he's gonna make his daughter call him daddy. And that word, in and of itself, is just a creepy word. Daddy. 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 Like, no! No! Just stop it. Like if I was with a chick, a nice hot mama, and we're in the bedroom, and she starts calling me daddy, even then, like, I don't know. I mean, it'd be different, of course. I'd probably be like, okay, it's still weird, though. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just don't like the word. Maybe it just... Okay, if you're calling your significant other, you're in the hotbed, you're getting it on, put on some Marvin Gaye, and you just, you wear your best little outfit, you just had a date, you just went to go get Italian, and you go home, and you're still full from the Italian food, but you're still gonna do it because you love each other, you're not gonna be like, I'm bloated, And you're gonna call your dude daddy. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna make a girl call me daddy. But if she wants to call me daddy on her own, well, it's whatever. I'm not gonna call her mommy. That's weird. Like, yeah, mommy. Like, or mama. Yeah, do that, mama. I like the way, mama. Ooh, keep doing that, mama. Ugh, get the fuck out of here, man. But no, it just really, it cancels everything when you're telling her, hey, alright, yeah, call me daddy. Like, no! Oh, even the fucking TV is freaking out. No, don't call... Like, call your dude whatever you want. Call your chick whatever you want. It's whatever, man. I hear a lot of people, calling their chicks. Like, hey, my chick to my chick. That fucking Ludacris song, my chick bad, my chick good. It's whatever, call. I'm just talking about your goddamn son your little child, don't call him daddy. That's all I'm saying. It's fucking weird. Maybe call your cat daddy. But even that's a little weird. Come on, dude. Trying to feed your cat. Come here, daddy. It's cute. It's... I don't know. I just keep thinking of that. She probably calls her dad daddy and then says daddy in the bedroom. And then she, like, you know, brings it on to the fucking kid. Like, she calls all the men in her life daddy. Like, what the fuck? Come on, come up with different names. Anyway, that's that. That's the end of that rant. Trying to kill time at this point. What else did I say? Oh, before I go, I guess this could be the last little segment. I saw the Witcher trailer. The new Witcher trailer dropped. And at first I was going to do a commentary little video like I usually do with the Star Wars ones. But, I wanted to watch it. And I'm glad I did. I can't do commentaries on everything because it's just, I don't know. I feel like, if it's Star Wars, I feel like it's big enough for me personally that I want to do something. But I don't want to really start doing reactions unless I have some kind of video. And even then, it's like, there's so many reaction guys out there. Do I really want to join that realm? It might make money, but I don't know. I see some weird looking dorks on these reaction channels. They're just in their room with a little headset with bad lighting, but they seem to have a following. And if I could tap into that just a little bit, help pay the bills, maybe. But again, I don't know the first thing about it. Maybe I don't have the right hashtags or whatever. But I haven't even checked on the Mandalorian reaction. For all I know, it has like 10 views. But I saw the Witcher trailer. It's the second trailer. I think it's going to release soon, hopefully. But it looks good. I think they got the... My favorite part is they got the Geralt voice down. And they made Yennefer look a little better. Because the first trailer, her face is kind of mangled up the whole, like, half the time. And you're like, is that going to be Yennefer? Is she going to really be fucked up the whole season? But no. They got her with the mask, and they got her coming out of a bathtub, and they got her doing other shit. She looks hot, you know. It's like, okay, I get it now. And then Ciri, or Princess Cirilla, not Cinderella, Cirilla, is it Cirilla? Ciri, Ciri, the fucking little white hair girl. She's running around, and I feel like assholes out there are gonna complain. That doesn't look like Ciri. She's not hot, but she's still a little girl, guys. And sure, she doesn't look like the video game version, but I'm okay with that. It's based off the books. It's not based off the games. It's gonna have similar shit, but goddamn, it's Henry Cavill knocking out Geralt. He has the voice. He's got the hair. He's got the body, and it showed a little bit more of the action. And goddamn, it looks pretty much perfect. He's doing the spins. He's dancing. He's got the little swords swinging around, and he's real, like, what's the word, precise. And he does the Ard sign and knocks back a few dudes in one scene, and that was pretty tight. And he's got that, oh man. I just keep thinking about the first time he talks, and she's saying, I thought you would have had fangs. I sanded them down. Or something like that. It's like, whoa, that's Geralt! That's Geralt! Wind's howling. Oh, man. I can't wait. He better say wind's howling. Or what else does he say when he's fighting? And he's like, come at me, filth. I don't know, or he better say, mm-hmm. He's just... And I know he's going to do a good job, because apparently he read all the books and played all the video games, like, multiple times. And he seems to love the shit. I will even argue that he's on board with his Witcher stuff as Geralt the same way Ryan Reynolds was as Deadpool. There's that same level of you know, passion and care for the character and the lore, and I think it'll be fun. You know, it looks you know, after this whole Game of Thrones stuff with the writers revealing that they didn't really know what the fuck they were doing, and towards the end they kind of just gave up. It's kind of sad. I still love the show. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. They had a lot of pressure, a lot of people working like at all hours of the clock towards the end, and god damn it, they got it done. There was a lot of pressure from the HBO, from fucking like people working on the goddamn shit, from the fucking fans. That's the thing with the fans, with the social medias and the internets and all this stuff. When a show gets popular to the point where the hype just gets so intense that there's no possible fucking way to reach that level of hype. It's impossible. Stack on top of that the fact that the two guys, DB and Weiss, now we know that they didn't really have a clue what they were doing, and they got lucky. I mean, they had to have had some idea. But man, it'd be interesting to look back on this like 5-10 years from now and find out, you know, more tidbits, because it's still pretty fresh in people's minds. But I imagine a few years from now you're gonna get some interviews from people revealing, oh yeah, they were never around, or they didn't really know this or that, or maybe George Martin himself will speak out and say, oh well, they didn't really know, but you know, they read the books and they love the books, and I told them I'm not gonna write the books until you're done, and I haven't had a hooker. I've never had a hooker before, so I'm gonna just use this HBO money and go to Vegas, get myself a hooker. And oh man, good for you, Georgie. You get your hooker. You get as many hookers as you need. You wrote some of the best fucking fiction. I'm just saying, man. That's my idea is like The Witcher. Get a good company like CD Projekt Red. Make a good video game, because with that we can be more towards the books. You can keep all the characters, all the storylines, make them intertwine. And you can walk around Westeros or Essos, or, you know, travel all the way to fucking Asshai or Sothos. Get stung by those animals and die instantly. You could do a lot of shit. I mean, if you can make a Star Wars Galaxy game where you can travel to all the fucking planets and choose your Jedi class or whatever, then you can do a game that takes place on one planet of Planetos, and you can go to all the little continents. You could join the Night's Watch, or you could join the Brotherhood Without Banners. You could join the Kingsguard for whatever fucking reason. You fucking weirdo. You just want to stand in one spot all day? Okay. Or you can join the Faceless Men. I couldn't think of their names. Join the Faceless Men, and then the game turns into like a sneaky Assassin's Creed style game. Or Hitman. I always thought, okay, it's too ambitious of a game. I could go all day. I could do a whole, like, pitching a perfect Game of Thrones game. But if they just wanted to do like a Hitman style game starring Arya or Jaqen H'ghar or any of the Faceless Men characters, and each little map or stage was a different place in Westeros or wherever. Maybe there's one in Yunkai, maybe there's one in the Red Keep, maybe there's a Water Gardens level in Dorne, or a Night's Watch. I mean, why was Jaqen H'ghar going to the Night's Watch? Because remember, they're tied up. Him and those other two guys, Biter and I forget the other dude. They're on their way to the Night's Watch until they got ransacked by those dudes. So, what was he gonna do there? Huh? I mean, you can make a good game just out of that. To get the guys who made Hitman and do that. Shit, I wouldn't even mind Ubisoft doing it. People talking shit about Ubisoft. I'm still playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That game is one of the best games ever made. I don't care what the fuck you say. run tell that your mama's a hoe, your dad is a hoe, your grandma's a hoe, everyone's a hoe. If you continue to talk shit about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Cassandra is that bitch. Sorry, I got a little hood there. I just really like that game. I still need to play the Atlantis DLC. Anyway, The Witcher. You got yeah, good action, good acting. Looks like we'll see. It's an entire series. It's not a movie, so they can't just fuck up a movie like they did with like Dark Tower or whatever, or Aragon, or what's the other one? Golden Compass. They're starting to make more shows now, and now it's a question of who's gonna stream what, how much money goes to what. Can you get decent writers, decent actors, decent directors? I mean, it could be done. Yeah, I'm still, sitting on my hands, holding my breath for a Dark Tower series. Last thing I heard, they got what do they got? Some assholes. Right. They got some people worked up for the. Oh man, what's the one? The one where they're young. I think it's gonna be when they're young, teens. Little Susanna. Not Susan. Is it Susan? Ah man, it's been a while. It's been a minute since I read those books. Wizard in Glass, right? Yeah. What's the name of the chick? He's in love with Roland's in love with the girl. Is it Susan? Susan Delgado? I don't know. Cuthbert and Elaine. Got Jonas. Oh man. You can do some good shit. Make that a video game too. Like, if I had to make my dream video game, and somebody came up to me, if I was like on that George Lucas, Hideo Kojima, like, shit, where I'm like, they could come to me, and they're telling me, hey Alan, we need to make a video game, and we want you to run it. Well, I've always wanted to do a, that's my, creator voice. I've always wanted to do a, nice, Dark Tower game. So with you play as Roland of Gilead, and you play as him. You could start off as a kid, and you grow up, and you go up against the Man in Black, and it just follows his exploits, and you fall in love, and you fall out of love. You get your heart broken. You lose friends. All you have is your two guns, and then eventually you end up on the beach. You lose Jake Chambers, and you that's a sad moment. It's a pivotal moment in the game. But you could travel all around Midworld, and you could travel all around 1985 New York. It's 85, 86. I don't remember. I don't remember the year. You can make it up, really. You could do modern times if you wanted. Update it a little bit, for the kids, for the millennials. But I always liked the 1980s aesthetic, and you go on you find the 3 doors, and and you can go on from there. You could choose. You could find Eddie, and you could find Susanna. But of course, you know what? I don't want to change anything. I would keep Susanna as a paraplegic black woman from the 60s, and she's very racist. But keep her in, because it'd be hard to cast up a young black woman and have to CGI her legs out and have her cursing and with a split personality. It'd be hard to do that. It'd be easier to do that in a video game format, and I always wanted to make a video game that explores the duality of that woman, and as well as the other characters. And I hope one day we can make a Dark Tower game that's true to Stephen King's vision, and it'll be fun. So let's just get our shit together and do this game. Do the game, man. I'm telling you, Andy the messenger robot. Train the pain. The TikTok man. Come on, man. The God, who are the guy? The Wolves of Kala? Dude. And then the scene where they're in the Kala, and they're fucking they got the little party, and Roland has to do that tap dancing routine. That could be like a musical button mashing part of the game. You got to match all the buttons like a Dance Dance Revolution style. And you got to match all the things. Meanwhile, his feet are going so fast, they're just a blur. And people are just like losing their shit, like, whoa! I get it. No one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. It's the Dark Tower. I know two fucking people that know what the fuck I'm talking about. And then Satan, who just laughed right now. Other than that, look, if nobody read the books, don't worry. I'm going to make the game, and it's going to be a great game. You can play it. It's going to be out on a PlayStation 5 in stores near you, 2052. The year 2052, it'll be out. It'll be out by then. It'll be good. It'll be good to go. Good to go. It'll be fun. Look, I'll be 70-something. No. Yeah, no. 60. We're about to hit 2020. That's 30 years from now. I'll be 60. I'll be 64. That'd be fine. I'll still be around. I'll make that video. I'm gonna make it happen, guys. Mark your calendars. No, that was a weak ass pitch. I'm gonna wait for another episode when I do my Dark Tower episode. I'm still trying to do that. Look, guys, I need to get my shit together. I'm still working with one mic here. I want to get multiple mics and start getting more guests. Maybe that'll be the New Year's resolution or whatever. It's still early on. It's still early on, baby. Daddy. It's still early, Daddy. 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 So, yeah, we'll get more shit like that. Still waiting on that Godzilla episode, and some more episodes after that, just to make things a little easier to listen to. Because as of right now, it's just me doing random shit. I got the ADHD or whatever. Just the diarrhea of the mouth, man. Well, yeah, I'm gonna cut it off there. I just wanted to tell you guys about the Witcher trailer. Check it out. And Mandalorian trailer is pretty cool. Some good TV coming out. Some good video games. I also saw the Death Stranding trailer. Oh my god. Still don't know what it's about, but I love it. Gameplay looks fun. I want to unlock the Conan O'Brien hat so I could swim around like an otter. That looks fun. But yeah. Some good shit coming out. If you're a lazy bum and you want to stay home and not go out and spend money and date people, you just yeah, you live that life. You do what you got to do. And if you want to call your son daddy, just don't do it around me, man. That's just weird. I don't know what you're doing. You're giving me ideas in my head, and I watch some fucked up shit. All right, I'm just saying. Don't be calling your Don't be diddling your daddy or calling your kid daddy. Don't diddle your kid. Just don't be diddling. Unless it's with your loved one and you're calling mama. Mama. Alright, well, that's my Halloween episode. October 31st. This is the first time I've recorded before midnight. So I was able to do all this before ultimately it was time to go. Well, I'm going to get dressed. Put on my Night's Watch black. I'm gonna take the black and I'm gonna go out there and you never know. I might run into people. Might have to rumble. When was the last time people just rumbled? All right. Happy Halloween, and maybe next year I'll have a more spookier kind of shit. again, still early on. Just hang in there. If you're gonna be those people that have stuck around since the beginning, then you know, God's bless you. You guys are cool, and I need to be more positive and think about the people out there who care, because there's people out there who don't care about you, and they never will. But just know that they're out there. Just, you know, just do you. All right. Well, not to get too sentimental or whatever. Just yeah, be safe out there. Don't be drinking, driving. You know, don't be acting stupid. And happy Halloween and bye.